So as you guys know, I am committed to bringing you the best tactics on YouTube. And you may remember last year on FC24, the 4-3-2-1, which dominated for so long. We may well have just found that on FC25. I'm going to be showing you the tactics. Let's try and hit 100 likes on this video. If you're watching and it has less, do drop a like for me. Subscribe for the best tactics on YouTube. And let's get into it. If you need the cheapest FC25 coins to build your super team, then check out MMOEXP by clicking the link down below and use code JambooUK for 5% off. Okay, so this is the 4-2-1-3. And at the minute, this is plaguing the competitive scene. By all accounts, this is the best formation in the game currently. We've not really had anything like this so far on FC25. This is the first formation that seems to be a standout favourite in the pro scene so far this year. You know, there's been stuff like the 4-4-2. A few people have been using the 4-2-3-1 recently. Things have changed since the dribbling patch. For whatever reason, and I mean, I'm going to tell you the reason, this 4-2-1-3 is just the best formation in the game at the moment. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to set it up. This is my team on my account that I rarely use, so sort of ignore the players, but I've put players in there that are sort of a baseline to what you're going to want to look for here. So, like I say, this is what pro players are using at the minute. Very high chance that the formation could end up being like banned and competitive because people are not having a good time at all, but we will see. But for you guys in champs and stuff like that, this is a very good opportunity for you to be playing the meta and getting some wins. So this is how I line the team up. These are the roles. So there is certain things you can do to change it. For example, you see Kjord out on the left wing for me. A lot of people would rather have another inside forward there, and maybe I would as well, but I do like to try and prioritise having plus player roles this year, because it is quite important. But if you have someone out there who can play the inside forward, definitely go for that over the winger. We have an advanced forward on the striker. Just going to be making those runs in behind. You guys know how it works. We have Alawiran on the inside forward plus. A lot of you will have cards like maybe Alawiran or the Salah SBC, Saka as well. There's a lot of good inside forward plus attackers on the right wing. We have Neymar playing as the playmaker. Some people I've seen using Classic 10 as well. Either or, to be honest with you. I don't think it really matters. You'd rather someone who has, you know, the plus player role, but Neymar is just that guy anyway. He's very, very good. Now, for the CDMs, that is one of the things that makes this formation so good. You have the two CDMs sat in front of that back four. So what's going to happen is you're defending with 6 at the back, but when attacking, you've always got that front 4 up there. So, you know, you sort of absorb the pressure and you can just hit on counter-attacks. It's very nasty. So we have 2 deep line playmakers. You can have a holding as well, but I'd recommend at least 1 deep line playmaker. For the back 4, you see this gap between the fullbacks and the wingers. There is a big gap in that midfield area between them. So is it a formation where you want your fullbacks to just be staying back on fullback defend? Maybe, if you struggle with your defending. But if you want to get that full experience of just having numbers in the attack, then you can have one of your fullbacks on wing back and then the other on fullback balance. That works really well. For the 2 centre-backs, of course, we just want them on defender. And if we look at the actual tactic here, I play it on balanced. This is actually a good formation if you want to be a super rat and you struggle with your defending, where you can play counter, because you're going to have all these players dropping deep, and then you're going to be able to hit on counter-attacks using the wide players. You do have that cam in there and the striker for cutting the ball back and stuff. It's a very good formation on paper. It's one of them where in previous, you know, FIFA games, the sort of left and right winger would put anyone off using this. But due to the player roles on this game and how you can have inside forward and stuff, you can sort of change formations into other things. You can see here, that is how it looks like with the ball. So, you know, you've got a lot of width. You've got a lot of players going forward, and then without the ball, you know, you're defending with your 6. You've got the cam just sitting in front. depth is still pretty optional here. I run the 75. I like the auto offside traps and stuff, but if you're not as comfortable with your defending, you can definitely lower that, especially in a formation like this. You're getting a lot of protection from them two CDMs. If you do play a low line, you're going to be very difficult to break down. Even with the new dribbling, where people can actually move and stuff now, having those two CDMs in front of the defence is a big issue for the attacker. They're going to really struggle to break this down. Your team are going to sit in shape. You can even drag your cam back, and you've just got serious numbers in the defence. It works super well. But guys, do let me know what you think. This is currently the best formation in the game, without a doubt. It just plays so well. Hopefully you enjoy. Let me know how you get on. If you've got any questions, let me know in the comments down below. If you want your Champs games played, link is in the description. I'll catch you on the next one, and peace.